Perfect. Right.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello there, Catherine. It's lovely to see you again. We're doing loads of these. It's been so really fantastic, actually. Today, I wanted to chat to you just briefly for a few minutes about, well, do we really have a democracy, or is it an illusion? And in connection to that, and I can see a little sticker at the top, this is actually a brief chat with you about ACHES, which is Adult Child Health and Environmental Support. Could you please tell us, Catherine, a bit about ACHES and how the name came about and what the purpose of ACHES is?
Yes, so ACHES, you can see our little logo at the bottom there. And just to repeat what Lisa said, it's Adult Child Health Environmental Support, which is aimed to emulate what CHD, Children's Health Defense, are doing in America. So it's quite a big vision, because it was Robert Kennedy Jr. and his team who set up CHD, Children's Health Defense. And they've done a lot of work together in the US. And in this country, we feel that children really need championing. The environment needs championing. And we chose this rather odd acronym, ACHES. There are so many acronyms, aren't there, nowadays? Because it's all about the sort of aches and pains that we're suffering in our society at the moment, and how do we overcome them? And so that's ACHES is the organization behind our event, which is coming up on the 11th of April.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. That's right. Yeah.
Which you can
Yeah.
book through Eventbrite at the name at the top there, which you should be able to see.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
it's a team of us who now, it was quite a brainchild of a friend of ours, Nicholas, who you'll see in some of these little videos. And he had this vision, and we all work together on we have a Zoom every 2 weeks on a Sunday evening, which has been going, it did go from February 2020. It was set up by a friend of mine and myself. And when the lockdown started, we decided that we really wanted to keep it going every week. And some of these meetings on a Sunday evening would go on for 4 or 5 hours. I remember I was hosting one and I actually went to sleep. And it was still there was still a discussion going on when I woke up at about midnight, which had
Wow,
started at
that's
7 o'clock.
amazing.
And we
Over
kept
4
it going.
years. Yeah,
That's
4
right.
years.
And
Yeah.
we ran it for 2.5 years every evening. And then, sorry, every Sunday evening. And then after 2.5 years, I asked Nicholas if he could help, because I was getting a bit jaded with sending out the mail outs. And my friend had, her mum wasn't well, and there were some changes going on. So Nicholas really has taken it forward and decided to develop this organization, which this will show you the craziness of these times, which we tried to set up as a charity. And then that the Charities Commission didn't accept it. And then we tried to set it up, I think, as a community interest company. And then that wasn't accepted. So it's gone through many iterations. But the whole ethos of it is to help adults, children, and the environment, and to offer support to people, especially people who are suffering from things like electro hypersensitivity, EHS, and
Mm.
have to live in their cars, have to live under Faraday cages, and people who
Yeah.
are so, we think that we live in a world where they're in this country and in the UK, anywhere where there's a bit of equality, but actually there isn't. If you can't tolerate your environment, it's a very dangerous world to be in at the moment. And so this organization will be championing those people. Anything
Yes, I
else?
think, yeah, no, I just wanted to add to that because I think, do we have a democracy? And the answer, I'm afraid, is we don't really. We've got a top-down structure that we have the illusion of a political system that is sort of entrenched in our culture. supposedly for the benefit of the person on the street, but in reality that is not the case. And I like the fact that ACHES is called ACHES because it's not only reaching out to children and adults alike, but it's also looking at health issues caused from environmental toxins and things that are happening to our society that are environmentally actually very unfriendly, even though some of these are being portrayed as being for the benefit of the environment. Actually, nothing further could be from the truth. They're having cataclysmic health damaging effects, whether this be interventions that aren't properly regulated, let's say, or that have been unleashed on the population without any due testing or safety, pharmacovigilance capabilities, but also environmental stresses from things like geoengineering, where we're changing our atmosphere. That's right, where we're having lots of wireless devices that are causing problems in terms of, as you say, EMF frequency harms that are caused. And so really all of this leads to ACHES putting together this fantastic event. I'm holding up the banner again. So it's sea or free society. Is it restricted or is it indeed a free society? And it's basically down to us to make sure that we have the society we want to see over the next coming decade, and that we will be highlighting with some fantastic speakers and short videos and documentaries and interviews in this 4.5 or so hour event. It's on the Thursday, the 11th of April, so just around the Easter holiday time in 2 weeks in London. So please look this out, check it out on YouTube and other areas, because if you can come and spend just £25 to sit and find out all we want to know about what's happening to our society and how we, the people, can make a difference, this is the event to come to. So thank you, Katherine, for telling us a little bit about ACHES, because this is going to be a very important organisation moving forward.
It is. Thank you.